As coronavirus cases surge across the country, so do the demands for testing. The problem is that there are not enough resources to keep up. In many places, there aren't enough tests or manpower to conduct and check the test results. Meanwhile, the lines keep growing longer. NBC's Sam Brock has the latest from Miami Beach.
For many people across the country, a recurring testing nightmare.
I was online for 5.5 hours. And they shut it down 4 cars before I got to the entrance.
And even after receiving that test, another hurdle. This South Florida woman waited 15 days for the results of her exam.
I think it was more stressful. I mean, thank goodness it was negative.
So why such a lengthy lag?
As we're seeing an increased demand for testing, it is straining the capacity of the laboratories, that it is taking additional time in order to get the results.
Part of a national testing crisis that prompted former Trump Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney to break ranks with the president and pen this op-ed for CNBC. Writing in part, "I know it isn't popular to talk about in some Republican circles, but we still have a testing problem in this country that is simply inexcusable at this point in the pandemic." Nationally, more than 40 million tests have been conducted. Florida breaking state records with nearly 143,000 tests on Sunday and 112,000 Monday. As the percent of those testing positive in the state actually dropped back from 20% to around 13%. Miami-Dade's mayor says the problems go deeper than testing.
We can do all the tests in the world you want. You can get all the contact tracers in the world you want. It's not going to make a difference. We have to change our behavior.
Still, infectious disease experts say a shortage of tests is fueling a coronavirus fire.
And we are maybe at about 17% in Florida of the level of testing that we actually need to do to accomplish getting the virus under control.
Medical experts stress if you cannot get test results and you think you're sick, you should be self-quarantining. In Miami Beach, Sam Brock, NBC News.
If you'd like to be tested for COVID-19, there's another option available for you today. You can go to the Newton County Fairgrounds on Court Street in Newton. You can register there on site, and testing ends at 4 o'clock today. You can also text us at 409-838-1212, and we will send you a list of COVID-19 testing sites right to your cell phone. Orange County Judge John Gauthier is back at work after testing positive for COVID-19. He described the virus as feeling like the flu. His first day back was Monday, and he's now preparing for his first Commissioner's Court meeting after recovering from the virus. It starts in just a couple of hours at 2 o'clock. If you're traveling anytime soon, you want to listen up. Starting today, people flying into New York from out of state will be met by Department of Health enforcement teams. Air travelers from 19 states, including Texas, now have to fill out a travel document from the New York Department of Health, and Texas making that list, of course, because of all of our cases. On the form, it asks for contact information, where you're traveling from and where you're going. If you leave the airport without providing that required information, you could face a $2,000 fine and a court summons. For all the latest coronavirus information, be sure to download the 12 News Now app and turn on your notifications for the very latest alerts.